AEW Dynamite we watched March 23rd, 2022. It opens with a very unsexual match. CM Punk versus Dax Harwood.
Oh, this was a little bit arousing, was it not?
I mean, if you like great wrestling.
God damn, this was a good wrestling match.
They had the best fucking lockup, and I write that down, and Jim Ross was like, God damn, look at that lockup.
Hey, you know, I'll kick it off here. I'll kick it off with controversy, even though I said it on Observer Live today. This is the greatest working CM Punk there's ever been. He's a better worker now than he's ever been in his career.
Wow.
And I think it's partly because he's taken time off. He's happy. He's
happy and motivated.
He's he does what he wants.
Also true.
Doesn't have these idiots telling him what to do. He can do pretty much whatever he wants. He's old school. I see this old school shit that he does in his matches. He's a vet. I think this is the best working CM Punk I've ever seen. By far, actually. I don't know if I'd go by far, but I don't think it's a question.
It's way better than WWE Punk.
I'd say so.
Ring of Honor Punk had a lot of great matches.
He had a lot of great matches, but Ring of Honor Punk, you know, I think some of you may know this, and it's not because of Maria, but I was not the biggest CM Punk fan in the world. I didn't think he sucked or anything like that, but you know, people raving about how awesome this CM Punk in Ring of Honor was, and he was good, but I maybe overrated would be the right word in terms of, like, you know, the greatest workers on the planet. I don't think that he was up there, but I certainly would not say that he's overrated today. He's fucking great today. He's had nothing but great matches, and obviously Dax Harwood's fucking great too.
Dax is awesome.
But man, these two guys were out of this world in this match.
So the hidden subtext to this match is, if you follow them on Twitter, they were having a contest to see who could be the biggest Bret Hart fan between the two of them. And I think CM Punk even went so far as to try to wet his hair like Bret, which I don't recommend him doing again. Whatever he did to his hair this night, stop it. Match itself was really awesome. Just, I saw a lot of veterans on Twitter praising this. I think Bully Ray was one. I think Road Dogg was one. Like, it's just simple and effective. They went out there and had a wrestling match. Things were foreshadowed. Things were built to. Dax missed the headbutt the first time he tried it, the top rope headbutt, but he hit it the second time. And instead of just going to the top and doing a suplex, they did a superplex. They did like a 3-minute battle in the corner trying to fight for position before Dax finally hit this move. They start going into submissions, and Punk is going for the Anaconda Vice, but he can't get it, or at least can't finish with it. And Dax gets a sharpshooter, but Punk escapes that. And finally, Dax is going for, or he gets a sharpshooter again, and Punk transitions that. He twists it over to turn it into a monkey flip, and in the same motion, flips back over himself, hooks the Anaconda Vice, gets the win. A beautiful professional wrestling match.
You know, if it took all that MMA training to get him this good at wrestling, it was all worth it.
It was, yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah, because that monkey flip is an old school jiu-jitsu move that virtually nobody ever does.
It looks like the kind of thing that it would work about 1 out of 1,000 times.
Yeah, you can make it work.
Yeah.
It's been done before. You can actually find videos on YouTube of Hickson used to go do these seminars.
Sure.
And then he would line up, you know, like 80 nerds, and they'd come at him one at a time, and he would just tap them all out. It's the greatest thing you've ever seen. But I saw many a monkey flip into a mounted armbar.
All right.
Yeah.
So afterwards, Punk gets his win, and then he mimes tying a hangman's noose around his own neck and pulling himself up. A blatant challenge to Hangman Adam Page, which all the announcers totally missed. They thought it was a dog collar reference, but thankfully, Punk then did the championship belt gesture, and they knew what that meant at least.
No, they didn't. That was the key. They said, this man wants a championship, but which one?
Well, at least they knew it was
the
a championship.
The TNT title, the tag team titles, or maybe the world title?
Well, I'm here to tell you, everyone, it's the world title.
It probably will end up being the world title.
Yes.
I was reading this book about bats. The book explains that a bat cannot stand and then take off. Okay? A bat can only fall from a great height and then fly.
Gotcha.
Sting is now a bat. He just goes up on something really high and he falls.
He did not jump through these tables.
No,
he fell.
He fell. If you enjoy these videos, for just $7.99 per month, you can enjoy full-length editions of The Bryan and Vinny Show, Wrestling Observer Live, Figure 4 Daily with Tom Lawler and Lance Storm, the Mad Men Podcast, Speak Now Pro Wrestling with Denise Salcedo, and more, plus hundreds of archived shows, all in beautiful HD. Don't miss out. Join us today.